Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is episode 2 of Around the World in 80 years, and yes, 75 years are left. We have established power projection level that allows us to gain additional points. Good for us. England has been instrumental in doing so. By not taking too much land from the English, we were able to rival them. And that rivalry has paid off, as you can see. Of course, it costed us some manpower, but no one cares about manpower, I suppose. So, of course, Ulster is next on the chopping block. We'll get our boys back home, and after that, we'll see. Of course, this unrest will need to be dealt with. And these are satisfying conversion values. Because we are playing, of course, as Orthodox. If you want to see the exact country setup, you'll have to see it yourself. In the previous episode at the beginning, I hope it's going to work. As I made some relatively unpopular bets with this setup, and I am anxious to see whether those were the right decisions to make. Of course, let's protect trade in the English Channel. We have a strong competition in the form of Holland. And the fact that we have overextension means that, it's more difficult to get money around, and this is not good. We'll need to increase our stability. We want to get prosperous ASAP. So, okay, England no longer a valid rival. This is what we would expect, as they are now for province minor in essence. Scotland is the perfect next rival. They are guaranteed by the French, but that means nothing if the French can't get here to fight, right? Alright, so our troops are coming back home. Meanwhile, we need to get to that high stability levels. Of course, it always pains to pay extra with overextension and religious unity, but I just want to get +1 and be done with it. And Republican tradition is way too precious for us not to take it. Okay, we don't want to lose Republican tradition, like I said, so we'll need to wait a month for new level 1 advisor, and excellent. Remove 1 traitor. Another comes in his place, which shows that I suppose no one is truly irreplaceable. Kinda cruel, but such is life. Now you boys can move back home, thank you. Same goes for you, ladies and gentlemen. And now, do we want to invade Ulster and Desmond? So yeah, I suppose you can sail over here. Now we can move to Ayrshire, and you boys can just sail to Limerick to get things done. They have another ally in form of Sligo. Interesting. I don't want to have a global war with the Irish. And yes, 1 objective completed. Let's deal with another one. And I can't get the burghers to be particularly loyal, but I want a level 30 development city. And London is, of course, excellent for that. 1 more point level. I'm going to save admin for now and spend military. We can refuse that. Prestige is better in this case. And number 2, number 3 is probably going to be embrace Renaissance. At this moment, London will get it a little faster than the rest, and after national ideas, we'll focus on developing our country to get Renaissance. We need 50 points for that. We are point hungry, surprisingly enough, right? So Desmond. You naughty boy, you. You are going to be dealt with. Excellent. And perhaps this should help. Yes, beautiful. Excellent. Move, please. There you go, 11k troops invading Ulster. Not too nice, Lowlands, but I suppose we can work with that. Scottish culture not accepted and, well, won't get accepted, I suppose. This is good enough. This is cheap war. Very, very cheap. Very, very easy. Free manpower recovery rate. And yes, battles are practically over. Now we just have to wait for sieges to go down the clock. Burghers or the clergy? Now, not such an obvious choice. I don't want disloyal burghers, so... yeah, that means we can in fact develop this a little more. Okay, burghers want land. Insatiable animals. Well, that changes things. We'll be really low on points in the moment. That also says we need to place enforce religious unity option right here in this state. It has to be done faster rather than later. Interesting, so Ottomans are going to be really big boys this game, with Crimea already their friends, though Karaman is still alive, surprisingly. An excellent. Lancashire is now part of our core. I can't really give it to the burghers, and they will hop over the line, which we feel is the comfortable line. In the years we were going to get this. Should make things a little easier. Cumbria and Lancashire, high levels of disloyalty. Surprisingly high, to say the least. But we can deal with rebels. Rebel scum. Is this Western Island? Yes, this is Western. We could make Desmond vassal. Or perhaps Leinster. Well, we can claim their land. It's an easier option. But now the best thing about those Irish guys is the money that flows from these provinces, and it keeps us busy. One might say it's costing you points, Toucan. You shouldn't be taking Ireland. To which I'm replying, that's probably very, very reasonable, and you're absolutely right. I shouldn't be, but let's just do that. Desmond, and we'll have to take Ulster for ourselves. We are basically using these guys to just fuel our war machine right now. And we'll attack... oh, they are aligned with Scotland. What about Sligo, England? Tyrone doesn't seem to have any buddies, so I think we should get to know each other a little better. We don't need spies in Britain. We don't need spies in... They are guaranteed by the French, amusingly enough. Well, we'll see. Right now we're getting money, so that's good, jolly good. We have that +1 stability. We are waiting for national ideas. And yeah, Renaissance will be embraced. We just need Tech 5 before that happens. At least admin Tech 5. This is the important part. So that we can discover America and start the golden era ASAP. The point benefits from that decision are just impossible to overrate. Okay, yeah, there you go. We have an inspiring victory, and what is more, we can now, I suppose, release Ulster as a vassal. Thank you. And they should love us, right? Yes, they love us. Which should also allow me to point them towards the rest of Ireland as an interesting area for all of us. Right, right. Oh, we have outgrown Scotland as well. Austria is an option. Actually, that could be beneficial to us in the long run, we'll see. But the fact that we can't use Scotland as a point generating machine is a pity. So, yep, this just in. We are done with conflicts for now in the beautiful Emerald Island. Well, yeah, why not? It's free prestige, and perhaps Novgorodians can live long enough. After all, we are a republic and we are Orthodox, so that makes us two unique snowflakes in this world. Excuse me, okay, we need to increase our force numbers by 3, and now we can get this going. Reduce, please, and I suppose that having these troops drilled in Cumbria should be the right thing to do. Of course, Beautiful is going to lead our lovely state. There's no doubt about it. He is the only competent Toucan that can deal with all those troubles. Excellent, Lancashire is next. Good, Azores is a part of our patrimony. Yes, sure. We need it to be a core. Nobility and burghers. Now, do you want to live here? Apparently you do. You are absolutely insane, but who am I to judge, as usual? Yes, the estate problems are practically over. Well, this is living on a prayer at the very edge, but at least we have development cost reduction. So that should make London quite the attractive place to invest all your beautiful money. And yeah, that makes it rather fast. Fast and juicy. And this is an excellent target against Scotland. And yeah. Okay, we have a claim. Let's grant them a claim. There you go. And of course a claim on Leinster. And right now they are allied with Denmark. I did not notice that. Denmark is my great enemy. They are busy at war with Novgorod. I think I'll pass. I'll wait a few months actually to get some troops, as the Scottish know how to fight and they will pose some challenge, I suppose. They have 6k, 8k angry Scots, and they don't have a fort. That's a change of plans then. Looking good. Looking very, very good indeed. So, yep. Excellent. How is the economy doing? Well, 8 ducats is not merely enough. There you go, presents. Now we should be able to... Yeah, we should be able to. The tech... Sligo. You would want to hire condottieri. Well, I don't mind hiring 8k guys. You want, not 8k. I make a mistake. You don't have a land access to your capital, really? Oh, I need to move them back over here. Wow, that's something. Something entirely different. Now we can spend some bucks and get free money. There you go. 27 ducats is always nice to get, I suppose. Okay, and another mission completed meanwhile. Let's... Oh, we can go after Sligo. They don't have an alliance. Well, Sligo. You know, Sligo, I think you actually are going to get beaten. Rather painfully. In a moment. Tyrone, of all the people. Oh, we failed. No. Now it's Kildare, allied with England, of all the people. This Irish politics is simply hilarious as to what's happening and how is it happening. And so who are we going to fight? These guys. Leinster. Okay. You have horses? No. Okay, that should be good enough. We don't mind if we get a little behind in points on this one. I should be able to get it all back a little later. And yeah, these guys are guaranteed, but that's not a problem. So yeah, suppose rebels. English separatists will need to deal with these guys. And with a guy who can't siege properly, that's not a problem. Not the best timing, of course, but also not something absolutely killer. There you go, we'll deal with the separatists and then we'll move against Scotland. Of course they'll get separatism. Lancashire is apparently a disgusting... Excuse me, Lancashire is apparently a disgusting English stronghold. I just can't treat the English seriously. This is nice. Okay, and then you'll go over there. We can get a nice advisor for mere 40 ducats. And he's a level 2 advisor. I'm definitely taking level 2 military advisor. It's just worth it, you know what I mean? And there you go, the siege is up. And of course Lancashire is dealt with. Let's move to Highlands. No, 5 is enough. We don't really want to fight the Scottish army. We'll wait for them to retreat and trap them. on the island, and that should be good enough, right? I mean, it sounds reasonable, so I suppose it should work, and this money is going to be great. We want to have a strong economy when it comes to the moment where we really have to push in the money into colonizing and making perhaps mercenary purchases. It might be an option, so we need to be prepared for such a scenario. And that's fine as well. Yeah, the Azores, good luck with that one. I suppose it should work. Not immediately perhaps, but should. And it's looking good, ladies and gentlemen. This wars should be eventually beneficial to us, financially speaking. Coal. Good enough. Yeah. Looking good, ladies and gentlemen, looking good. A little bit of conquest never hurt anyone. We don't really care that much about fighting, we just want to have well-trained troops. There you go, and here goes you. Same for you boys. And excellent, the Scots will be trapped in their own little hell, that is Western Isles. Because let's be frank, who in the right mind would like to spend their time in the Western Isles, I ask you? I don't think anyone reasonable. And taking 5 should be... We really want that, it's actually expensive point-wise. I just want the money. Give me all your money. Yep, good enough, thanks. I'll go back to you next time. Now here, part of it is going to Ulster. And there you go. Ulster is satisfied. Mission is completed. Core is being made. We can embrace Renaissance. Oh, the speed of light. All those little wars with the Irish, but it has allowed us to get a world power status. It has allowed us to get money for Renaissance embracement, and soon enough it will get us tech, because that is the ultimate goal. Oh, they are still allied to Denmark. Anyone else? No. Yep, this is looking fine. We want 12k troops. Yeah, why not? I mean, it won't hurt, right? To have additional 12k troops in the area. Of course, you all have to go over here, you over here, and let's continue a little dance with the Irish. I wonder if we have managed to reach Cromwell, excuse me, level of evil, or are we not just there yet? Our superior morale, of course, makes enemies incapable of really facing us. Let's be honest, no one can really face us at this point. And yep, there you go. We have 7% professionalism. We can fill our... Oh, we need 9k men, that's a lot. There you go, problem solved, thank you. as you can see, battle is over. You can start. Oh, we have consolidated. Whoops. A lot of regiments. Gains loyalty. I suppose that was fair enough. Little clergy action won't hurt us. Of course it will hurt our income, the entire burger incident, but we'll see how it goes. We might survive budget-wise, but we might not, we'll see. So Mr. Gilbert is going over there. You boys are going over there, because, well, Gilbert is just better at sieging. And yeah, the plot thickens and continues. So looking at our court, we are fine point-wise. And yeah, this long wait for us to start exploring is finally dragging to a happy end. Thank you. And we're definitely getting a tech before an idea group. Level 5 tech is nice to get. We'll catch up with exploration, no problem, don't you break a sweat about that. So now this definitely goes to Ulster. Since this is Western, it's staying with me. So Kildare is first on the peace deal. Coalition. Quite amusing. Scotland and England against a common enemy. Shocking, I know. Convert the Azores to Orthodox. Well, it's a process. It takes time. I'm definitely doing that mission. No other mission is even remotely attractive. One way or the other. So let's just drill these guys into oblivion. Of course the burghers want a piece of action. I'm not sure if they're going to like a piece of action in Ireland, but why not? Let them have it. It's a beautiful property, seaside. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to end just yet. Blood spilled in the beautiful British island is indeed worth it. I suppose that the War of the Roses has been avoided by the fact that Charles Lancaster is an heir. So Henry has managed to produce something out of his loins. Good for him. That's the lad. You go, Henry. You show these naysayers what you're made of. Poor Henry. Ulster, Portugal as a rival. Interesting. And this is next level thing. Tyrone winning a war against the English. I suppose they are going to win this war. And I'm just sitting here waiting for points. I have rivals which are economic to attack. Not really. These guys would be economic to attack, but I suppose Castile is gonna say no to that. If we decide to go after the Portuguese to just get some points out of them and humiliate as rivals. Okay, now we just have to wait for quest for the New World. Excuse me. With that abundant amount of cash, we actually are going... Oh, level 3 diplomat. I'm not sure whether we can really lift that kind of income. You can get busy with trading in English Channel. You guys can sail to safety. And yeah, that looks okay, cash-wise. I'd love to invade Holland, but of course Burgundy is too strong for that. Not really interested. Well, we could sell some troopers to Savoy. They should be the richest of these guys. Do they really want to sell troops? Not really. Blow me. I'll just drill my forces and make sure these guys can fight, so that we can face whatever it is we'll have to face in China eventually. Also, get a certainly not a core, not yeah. Pale, and of course Tyr. Again. Okay, good. These guys have claims, so we'll use it to eventually improve Ireland. Okay, so an entire Western Island is ours, which is pretty cute. Oh, Queen Barry, fascinating man. Our truce ended, but you know, we are going into overdrive. We are hiring right now this capable diplomat, and we are definitely moving into level 3 advisor on that side. I mean, he is only 4 ducats. Oh, nice, excellent. You go, Yorkshire, you produce us a little more money than that, and we'd be more than happy to have you in our country. So this is looking fine. Please start unlocking exploration, and excellent, excellent. Remove Tyrone from map. Scotland and Denmark. We've seen that Scotland is not really a problem. Denmark might be. Denmark might just be the problem. Oh, actually not really. I suppose we'll be fine. There you go, we just have to take Tyrone. Won't be hard. And fighting a war with the Danish would be always nice. They are our rivals after all. Oh, you bastards. So you want to have a go at me, now do you? Not the nice thing to do. Not in the slightest. Very, very rude. Of course, there's only one policy worth taking in the early game, and that is, of course, native repression policy. If any of you feels that natives should not be repressed, I strongly disagree with you. They should be, and they will be. I suppose we can't. Yeah, we can actually afford it. Nice, nice. And peasants, really. You can't get back there. So you're going to have to accept it. Wow, it's a plot twist. And just 30, that's best value. Let's just enforce some religious unity and be done with it. More points, more Diplo points, please. More random Diplo events, please, game. Would you mind? I know I wouldn't mind. And there you go. A capable diplomat. That's exactly what we need. No, just guys take a walk or something, you know, you can have fun. It's just we have a little more army tradition. Wow. We can invest into some major military professionalism. Always good to have, Mr. Holland. Nice to have you with us. I don't need mercantilism, really. Kinda loopy. Excellent. Diplo points for some Republican tradition, which we are getting a decent amount of. So this this entire thing with Scotland, you know, yeah, I suppose we're going to have a fight sooner rather than later. Yeah, I'm game. Let's go. Let's it's Eastern, right? Yes. So let's remove them. Let's remove them from the map. Mr. Grey is going to go to Ulster. I think support the reform. Of course, this is actually tempting. How's a patriarchal thought? Only 5%. Of course, we're taking it. Good. Now, if you don't mind, move over here. You can go over here and then to the capital. And our superior navy will have to protect us from the angry Danish. Right? Oh, these guys fight till the last. I do give them that. Are they really willing to do that just like that? They are. Wow. Great, please go. Block them from ever leaving that accursed island. Of course, turn a blind eye. It's yours. Do whatever the hell you want there, boy. It's your land. Your happy land. Your special land. We just have to kill the Tyrones. As soon as we do, jeez, these guys, they are resilient, finally, wow. Took us ages. So there you go, now they are trapped. Oh yeah, and just keep looting. Looting's fun. We'll just look if the Dutch are not trying to, excuse me, the Scandinavians, okay? I always confuse Dutch with Danish. Which is so, humiliating. I know. What can you do? Finally, excellent. Excellent. Allows the recruitment of the one person I truly need. So, early Karak, please go to our safe haven in the Azores. I suppose these guys are not going to be quite conflicted. Yes, not anymore at least. Oh, thank you, rebels. I suppose this rabble can be dealt with by Mr. Grey and his boys over here. Thank you, Mr. Grey. Most welcome. Oh, separatism. Not a problem. So our continuous cruel subjugation of the Emerald Island continues. And it's looking good. The subjugation, I mean. It's going the right kind of way. The way you want to see subjugation go. And yeah, we don't want your land, Scotland. We just want your money, your war reps and trade agreements. That's that. Excellent. Now my navy can focus on greater things in life, like sieging Denmark, and we'll see how it goes. And you, my dear friend, can get an explorer, a really decent one. Say to that port, damn it. And there you have it. Actually, we're moving straight into the Caribbean Sea. We just want a colony ASAP, and then we can move on with our life. What is that? A ship? Worse yet, a Danish ship. Sailing freely? Well, I must be having hallucinations. Well, you are Eastern Islands, so you're going straight to Ulster. We'll deal with that later. Naughty boys. Naughty Irish boys. We're actually losing this fight, wow. Thank God for superior morale. Else this might have been costly, now that I think of it. And this, finally, so Golden Era, Renaissance embraced. Since we're fighting so much, we can just improve war taxes for the time being and get economy running. And yeah, this is attractive. Two of my naval fleets just gather round, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you can move over here to Lolland. It's such a funny, happy name. I think you'll love it over there. As do our 21 warships. Now careful there, nobility is a really good one. We need points. When is going to happen? 2 years from now, and yeah, let's just say that nobility can't be bought, while everything in history tells us it can be indeed bought. But yeah, let's be nice, right? And get some more damn ships. We'll need them badly eventually. Excellent. Now Sligo, this is going fast. Canterbury. Of course, we want Kent to produce more food in this case. And yeah, good. Some looting. Looting's going on in Lolland. Can we win this? Wow, we just smashed them. But this requires, I suppose, yeah, this requires 9 people to just take, so this fort is going to be a little difficult to humiliate our rival in, but we might do it eventually. There you go, Lothane, thank you. Yeah, AK man, like, yeah, that's a lot. Ay caramba, as Simpsons would say. But, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a decently long one and quite enjoyable. I suppose also a good way to look at how pathetically weak the English and the Irish are when someone from outside comes to the little playground. Now, we finally started exploring several years later than I had initially anticipated, but I was a little caught in the conflict. I sometimes get carried away. But regardless, we are on the best of tracks and it's going the right way. Trust me on that one. Thank you for your time and see you again next time. Gaming Toucan out. Bye bye.